Well, hello there YouTubers, this is P here. Going to be reviewing two different types of tanks and see which works better. I know in my opinion which would work better, but this is the Aspire BDC bottom dual coil, and this is the evod tank, the original evod tank. So this one has a dual coil, this one has a single coil, so one wick and one coil. This has 2 wicks, 2 coils. They're both running at 3.8 volts. This isn't variable voltage, but this is 2200 milliamp hours, Ego 2 or some, I don't know the name of it. And this one is a inspired vapor spinner battery set at 3.8. I've tested this, so I know it runs at 3.8 volts, so they're both equal. I don't want to run this higher because then obviously it won't be a fair test. So test 1, evod. That's a pretty big cloud for a standard vape. I'll do it again. That's a pretty good cloud. Test 2, this one. I know the evod will look a bit of a bigger cloud because of the fact that it's only a single coil, so it will work harder. This needs a bit more voltage because of the fact that it's a dual coil and it can handle more. So if I do turn it up and show you, I'll put it to 4.1. 4.1 in between them two numbers. Just to show you 4.1. So it runs very well. Great battery, 1300 milliamp hours. So which do I prefer? Obviously the Aspire, because it tastes nicer. You can go higher wattage and voltage depending what device you're using. This evod is for standard people who are just getting into vaping. I just thought I'd show you the two different tanks. They're really nice tanks. I absolutely like the evod. I still do my sub-ohm a lot. I just thought I'd show off these tanks. So this is my new twister battery. Paid £15 for it, and it works a treat. Just to be on the safe side, I will put them, so switch them around and show you what each can do. So quickly switch them around. It was the original kit I was using for ages until I got this twister battery because I wanted to turn this one up a bit more. So, and then on this evod, it looks very nice. So, yeah, 3.8. I think this is about 3.8. I'm not 100% sure. It was a long time ago since I tested it. But it does kick out a good high voltage and does pretty well for your tanks. So, my preferred tank would be this one. Obviously, because of the dual coil and they just last longer and get a better flavour. So, put them back to where they were. So yeah, it's been P. You can still get the evod kits if you want. For people who want to do standard vaping and who are just coming off the e-cigarettes. Not coming off e-cigarettes, coming off normal cigarettes, going onto e-cigarettes. So it's a nice tank, metal and everything. So yeah, these are two standard ones. Put me back up to my 4 volts I was using before. So this goes all the way up to 4.8 volts. You might not be able to see that, but it does say 4.8. So if you've got a better tank that can handle 4.8, I don't want to push this tank to 4.8 because I want the coil to last longer. If I crank it to 4.8 and use it all the time at 4.8 volts, then basically your wick, should I say, your coil's not going to last as long. So this has been Matty P for N Vape Reviews, just showing you these two different kits that I've got. I've also got an old school kit with the long wicks that go all the way down, and that does do variable voltage, but you can only change it in 3 settings. You can't like go 0.1, 0.2, 0.3 like this spinner, so you've got more variety, more range on this spinner. So I can 1, 2, 3, say red's high, 1, 2, 3, green's low, 1, 2, 3. So I'll just show you this one quickly. That puff's nice. So these are just some kits. If you're after a standard kit, I'd recommend not this one, because this one has a few problems, sometimes gargles quite a bit and that. But these two kits that I've made up myself, they're not kits you buy. You buy the battery and the tank separate with these. What I've made, this was £1.50 for the evod tank. This was about a tenner for the battery, 15 for this one, and about £7 for this top. So you're paying about just under 30 quid for this one. I'm just estimating, and about £11.50, because that was about a tenner for the battery and £1.50 for the top. So depends how you want to vape. If you want big clouds or little clouds. If you want bigger clouds, go for the twister one to get you going. You can buy twister kits, which has the tank and the twister battery as a kit. The tank is the same like width and same design as the battery. It's a whole kit. This isn't a kit, as I say. Everything was separate. The charger, the tank and the battery was all separate. So this has been Matty P. Hope you've enjoyed this video. If you'd like to know anything more about these two tops and the differences between them, let me know, and I'm sure I'll be able to help you the best as I can. I'm just here to help you guys quit smoking and get off the icky sticks and join us in the vape world. So I'll vape you out, and we shall see you next time.